The Low Scale Gaming Podcast is now available on Spotify, as well as iTunes and YouTube. If you enjoy the show, please leave us a like, review, and subscribe. Any feedback is welcomed, and we hope you enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome to the Low Scale Gaming Podcast, the week of May 30th. I'm your host, Ghostland Spinus, and as always, I'm joined by Conan Jones and Inferior Mage. How are y'all doing this week?
I'm good.
As my Snapchat went off. What are you eating?
Oh, yeah. I'll talk about it in my wins of the week.
Oh, man.
It's that good.
This is that good. You can tell we're a bunch of fatties on this podcast that a win of the week involves food.
I mean, they're good, man. They're good.
Mage, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty dandy. Pretty swell.
Okay. Are you going to give me any context to it? Or are you just like, I'm doing good, next subject?
I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm going good. Doing good. I got stuff done. I've been productive. It's
He's
been
got
good.
He's got his cardio in, swimming everywhere.
I did swim today, actually.
Did you really?
I really did swim today. Like I went
around
to
the block
and everything.
Oh.
I thought you
swim in the river. I'm not going to swim in that nasty.
Oh, we thought that's how you had to get to work now, is by pontoon boat.
For real though, the people that work at the water treatment facility,
yeah,
they do have to get to work by boat.
That's
fun.
That's funny and sad at the same time.
It's so our water treatment facility is on a hill, so it's not flooded and our water is not polluted or anything like that. So it's not going to we're not.
It's not going to be gross. Yeah.
Keep our everyone has to get 20 cases of water type mode.
Yeah, we're not Flint, Michigan yet.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years. They still don't have clean water.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
it's I think I was still in school.
How long has Flint, Michigan not had bad water? Jesus Christ. April 25th, 2014.
Yeah,
really?
I was still in school.
Jesus. Wow.
That's over 5 years.
Of having gross water. That is not tropical at all.
Yeah, I would just
no.
At that point,
no one get the reference, man.
No, I got it. Jackie Moon is not.
Jackie Moon would not stand for this.
But apparently America will.
Well, we're too busy wanting that new iPhone and fighting about another Modern Warfare game.
Well, guess what? I got that new iPhone.
Did you really? The iPhone 11?
iPhone XR. I don't know.
Oh, no, they announced a new iPhone yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's the iPhone 11 or X1 or XI with Roman numerals. I guess they're going around that path.
Okay. They skipped 9, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's we're done with the numbered series. We're going with Roman numerals.
I guess I just want to be cool and edgy. I guess because I got plans to go to iPhone 54 whenever it's just it's embedded into your arm. What movie? I can't think of the movie right now.
Just like an implant in your eye, a contact lens.
Yeah, and it just Detroit Become Human is basically what it is now.
Yeah.
We just get androids now, or cyborgs, or whatever they're called. Whatever
along that line. Sorry.
All right.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going through my list on Netflix and trying to find something to watch because summer and bored and stuff. Yeah. And I had a movie on there called Anon, kind of anonymous.
Okay.
So it's this police force in the future, unspecified distance into the future. Every person has some sort of implant that allows them to see people's identity through a heads-up display, in their eye.
Yeah.
But so like as you're this cop's walking down the road, it's like, oh, this is Jane Doe, and she's a accountant, and this is John Smith, and he's a da 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 da. And then this random girl walks. Yeah, this random girl walks by, just like unknown error or something like that, and it's flashing. So the whole premise is like this group of people delete your identity so that way you're just anonymous. And it was kind of this weird sci-fi. It was pretty good though. Like,
well,
I look into it.
Like, if like you're like the only one that like doesn't have one of those things, wouldn't that be more like obnoxious than having one?
Yeah, that was like one of the first points they made. It's like that amount of anonymity is almost more in your face than just being another name.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, this person's different. Let me go stalk them to figure out who they are and everything.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they don't want to be found out.
Going on.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a cool movie. They kind of went over stuff like that. So if you're bored, it's like an hour and a half, something like that.
I don't know. If
I am bored. So thank you. I will try to go over that. I've been bored, but like I'm okay with like being bored laying in bed all day.
Yeah.
Instead of, being bored and sitting at work. So I'm A-okay with like how things are doing right now.
See, like I'm getting to the point already where I'm like, all right, I'm bored of doing this. I want to do something.
Well, what have you decided to do?
I've gone from my computer to the couch to watch Netflix.
Like, why don't you go for a run or something?
Poor Conan.
Oh no, I'm just trying to be helpful.
Oh no, I got you. Like, I've been going to the school and stuff. I've got to go pick up uniforms tomorrow. And
wait, you're still doing stuff for the school even though you're like leaving?
Yeah. Because I asked him, I was like, can I hang on to the keys so like until y'all hire somebody? Because there's always something that can be done up here to get ready for whoever else is coming in. One, I want something to do.
That's weird. That's weird.
Like, but like I'm still getting paid to do it. You know what I mean? Like, granted, it's hours. I'm getting paid for what I've already done. Now that it's summer, but
no, I'm gonna stick with my guns on this one. That's weird, dude.
I mean, if it's something for you to do, I guess. But
I mean,
I don't know.
I took the uniforms to get cleaned on Tuesday. I got to go pick them up tomorrow, and then I just need to kind of finish cleaning and getting all of my stuff out. So
you know what? You know what you can do? You know what I'm going to miss the most about this?
What?
I'm going to miss that one dude that I had that we made sleep on the floor at TMEA.
Your assistant band director?
Very, very heavy air quote assistant.
Is he staying?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't he get boasted up to? Well, okay, so
what's Mage laughing at?
We made him sleep on the floor one night. Was you not here for the podcast yet? I don't remember if you were.
I don't know if we mentioned that in the podcast.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah,
we did. I don't think he was an active member yet.
It might have been that day he was just playing ranked the entire time.
Oh, I think it actually was. God bless. Anyways, okay. So we made what was it? We went out that night and was it the day that we sat at Pat O'Brien's for like 6 hours?
Maybe, because there was one night we kind of went back to the hotel.
Okay.
A little early.
Oh no, it was a night after we went to that Mexican restaurant right next door. And we were having having adult beverages there and did not drive there because it was in walking distance.
And we were not in
walking form.
No.
Anyways, that was a good night. I remember that. He came in, I guess one thing is that he was knocking on the door. I guess he lost his key or something. And we just didn't hear it at all.
We were dead to the world. He didn't come in till 1:30, and we had been passed out.
Yeah, we'd been out since 10 or 11. We were done.
We stumbled back from the restaurant, then went to the hot tub and alcohol and a hot tub, because that's always a good combination.
This is a good combination.
It is really pretty good combination.
But
I mean, it's not good for you physically, but
is it really?
Yeah, it messes with your stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't stay in a hot tub for too long.
Okay, Dr. Conan, PhD, can you tell me of why this is not good for you?
It has something to do with the heat of the hot tub messing with your body temperature.
Well, I know that getting inebriated lowers your core body temperature slightly, which is why you feel hot.
Dangers of soaking under the influence. Don't drink in tub.
So, I'm not totally wrong.
What?
Okay,
so the cautionary tale of Max George highlights the dangers of mixing alcohol in hot tubs. This time, the story had a happy ending. Max George almost drowned drunk when he jumped into a hot tub and sank during a party. What? How do you sink in a hot tub?
That sounds like he was just too drunk.
And he fell asleep in it.
Yeah.
Okay, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the one where what I agree with. Dehydration. Sweating in the hot tub dehydrates your body. So does alcohol. Both at the same time is too much. That can lead to a lightheadedness, dizziness, nausea, heart palpitations, confusion, weakness, and even coma or death. Reading this stuff now.
Kind of makes a little bit of sense.
Yep. Alright, so maybe I was flaming you for no reason. I take back my flaming, Mr. Jones.
Yay.
Alright.
So.
Goodness gracious. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into our fails of the week. Inferior Mage, what is your fail of the week?
So last night, in the middle so my door handle broke a while ago, so my door doesn't shut.
On your new car?
No, sorry, in my room.
Oh.
In the house.
Okay.
You just got that car.
And so my door doesn't shut all the way. Well, last night, my dogs just I don't know if it was storms or what, but they just threw a big old fit and ran in my room and just wouldn't leave and woke me up at 2 a.m. And I had to get up, get them out, and calm them down.
No.
I literally could not go back to sleep, and I was exhausted all day today for work. But my boss let me take a nap, so that was pretty nice.
You got to take a nap at work?
Like a 30-minute break, and I ended up taking a nap during that break.
Okay, so but you just took a nap on your break, and not he told you to go take a nap.
Yeah,
okay.
Not that. It wasn't that.
I was about to say, dang, I'm trying to.
Also, my boss is
where you're at?
Check your privilege.
He's what?
My boss is a female, so check your privilege.
Oh my God! Shut up. Oh. Okay, PC principal. Jesus Christ. We get it.
It was just a joke.
Anyways.
What was it, though?
It was fun to say.
Conan Jones, let me hear your fail of the week.
All right, so on, I guess it was this weekend. We had to go to Amarillo. We got paid, so we had to go get groceries and stuff. So while we were there, I was like, I need to get my oil changed. I was like 5,000 miles over what it was supposed to.
Jesus Christ!
I hadn't changed my oil since before TMEA.
That's good. That's good.
That's the best way to treat your car.
You know, there's nothing wrong with being 5,000 miles over.
Well, because like normally I try to do it like the 3,000 mark, but they put the sticker 5,000 after, like whenever they changed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I was 5,000 over that. So like I was.
So you was 10,000 miles over your oil change?
Well, 10,000 miles from oil change to oil change.
Aren't you supposed to do like at most like 5?
Yeah, it was not good. But
God.
Anyway, yeah.
Was your engine just shaking like Michael J. Fox opening a can of pop?
I'm not sure that joke's in good taste.
Under pressure. Okay, that was not in good. All right.
No, like everything was acting fine on it. It was just, but it was just yelling at me. You know, the little beeper on it. So
he's like, "Hey, I need my oil change, dude. It's been like a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time." So I went to get the oil change, and we took it to the dealership just because last time I took it to the dealership last time because I had a recall for like a seatbelt clip or something like that for my car. So took it over there. They got them looked at, and they gave me like 3 months free for Sirius the last time I went in. So I was like, oh, dude, you know, it's like about the same price as it would be just going to Walmart to get your oil change to go to the dealership. So I might as well take it to the dealership and like get some free Sirius.
You know, you get your oil change at Walmart for like $20, right?
So it was pretty much the same price as it was at Walmart.
Okay.
So it's the third time I've said that now, and
you guys accuse me of not listening.
Yeah, but I don't sit there the whole podcast and play League of Legends. I play Clash of Clans.
All right.
So take it there. They get free Sirius, and it takes him forever to get it in. He was like, all right, it'll take like 30 minutes by the time we get it in, get it back, kick it back out to you. I was like, all right, whatever. You know, so we drop it off. We walk over down the road and we go get some food because we hadn't eaten lunch yet, and come back, and the car hadn't moved. And I was like, okay, guys, what's going on? You told me it was going to be 30 minutes. I'd be in and out on the road. It's now been 45 and it hasn't moved. You haven't even touched it. You haven't even started. He's like, oh, our guy like went to he'll be back in a second. I was like, of freaking course. So long, like just sit around for like another hour after we go and eat and make our way back. He calls me over and says, hey, you ready to go? And I was like, I've been ready to go for an hour and a half, dude. Don't pull that crap on me. Like, let's just get me out of here. So he pulls me over to the desk. And he was like, all right, so this is kind of some stuff that we found. And he was like, your tires on the back are like rough McGruff. And I was like, yeah, I know. I hadn't changed them. I actually had to go order tires today. But the back tires were down to a 1/32 of an inch, which is not very much.
Nice.
Pretty much drag slicks at that point.
Could you see the wires coming out of it at that point?
No, not quite down to the wire, but
I've had tires where I've done that before.
Yeah. It was kind of to the point where you could not really feel any tread left, so they were pretty,
I mean, who really needs tread?
Yeah. It's with all the flooding and stuff going on, tread's overrated. But then he was like, okay, you have a leak in your in your main cylinder, and we have to take the transmission out to get to it to patch it. And I was like, I can tell you right now, before you say anything else, I don't have the time nor the money to get that fixed. He was like, yeah, I know. I said, we can't do it today, but I just wanted to let you know. So he kind of put everything in like a little packet they give you at the end. And guess how much this SOB is going to be to get fixed, or what they quoted me to get it fixed at?
Over $5,000.
Okay, not that. It was $1,600.
Jesus Christ! Throw the whole car away.
Right.
Maybe not throw the whole car away. That might be bad, but
Just get a new car.
But then, so like he also quoted me for tires. Two of them I bought before Team EA because I had money for it,
right.
and I didn't have money to replace all of them, so they kept the two best ones and took the. Anyway, he quoted me for tires and said, "We're having a buy 3 get 1 free deal right now, and here's the quote for your tires. So for 3 tires, because the fourth one's free,
right,
was $750.
Jesus Christ!"
And I said, I don't know what kind of stuff you guys are smoking back there, but there is no way on God's green earth I'm giving you $750 for 3 tires.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I'm not giving you that much for 4 tires. Like,
dude, my tires for it was $700. That's outrageous, dude. They're trying to snake you. Go to Walmart, dude.
Oh yeah, they just quoted me, and I was just like, I'm not paying that. Like, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah,
like every single time I get an oil change, they always quote me like several $100s in repairs that I need on something. For other vehicles, not for my brand new one. I haven't done an oil change for that one yet.
Yeah,
I'm so scared to get a new car because of these kind of stories.
Well, I mean, it depends. Most new cars come with a warranty for 3 years or however many miles.
Yeah.
So the warranty would cover if it's a lemon in any way like that.
A lemon?
A lemon is a bad vehicle. Like, it goes to the production line, and if something messes up during that production line, and the vehicle is just shoddy in some way,
yeah,
call that vehicle a lemon.
Oh.
I'm really surprised you've never heard of some of these terms.
What are you supposed to... Like what?
Jock jams?
What the hell is jock jams?
Can
I jump into my fail of the week now?
Yeah, talk about your fail.
Good bless. All right, so I had to wake up this morning at 6:30 after staying up till 1 last night because I was getting my garage door finally fixed so I could put my car inside and everything. They get there, and they ring the doorbell and everything, and my shoulder dislocates. I woke up, and I was just, I got to put a shirt on. Put the shirt on, the shoulder pops out. I'm just like, this is awful. So I go open the door. I'm just like, hey, I'm not trying to be like, hey, it's over this way. I just dislocated my shoulder. Okay, just give me a second and I'll be out there. And so I put them out there. I go up against the wall and I slam my shoulder into it and it pops it back into place.
Right.
It's not the first time this has happened.
That's ridiculous.
Like I'm pretty much a pro when it comes to putting my shoulder back into place.
Man.
It's probably weird saying it like that, but it is what it is.
If it works, it works, man.
Yeah.
And your shoulder, that's not.
My shoulder doesn't work, but honestly, I should probably go to the doctor for it, but.
Yeah,
probably.
Randomly. You can get a whole new shoulder.
But it's not anything like when it pops out, yeah, it hurts really bad. And I can't feel it when I pop it back in, I can't move it really well for 2 hours. But then eventually it just goes back to being okay. But
that makes me hurt just thinking about
I mean, I probably should go see the doctor for it. I mean, I live literally 5 minutes away from my doctor, so I should probably.
And you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, so I got the garage door fixed. The shoulder popping out is actually not the fail of the week. Anyways, surprisingly. So I was like, cool. I just need a battery for my garage door opener now. We'll be good to go. So go get the battery. It was $4 at battery plus and bulbs or whatever. It's cool. Dude was cool. Everything was good. Pop it in. Go up to my house. Garage door's not opening. I'm just what is going on? I guess it's like the garage door like the remote for it now, because like the only way it works is if like I have like I'm inside my garage pointing at like with the thing in my hand pointing at the garage door.
Because that's what you want to do.
Yeah. It won't work when I'm like outside my garage.
Where you need it to work.
Yeah.
Worthless. Just absolutely worthless.
So did they fix like the motor or something?
No,
like,
what was wrong? Okay, so what was wrong with it was like one of the like the part where like the garage door opener like connects to like the garage door, one of those metal rods wasn't connected to the garage door. It like broke off.
Oh. Okay.
So they fixed that. They tightened up the bar that was like that holds the garage door opener, and also they put in a bolt where there was like where like the wall was like stripped or whatever. Like they did good work. I'm not flaming them on that at all. I'm not flaming them at all, to be completely honest. It's just my thing stopped. Like I'm flaming my remote and me having to be up at 6:30. And my shoulder.
There fixing it was just a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
Okay. Goodness gracious.
But yeah, that's my fail of the week.
Well.
All right.
Some weird weeks.
We do have some weird weeks, other than Mage having to swim to work now.
It's just a lifestyle change.
Yeah. He's trying to be the next Michael Phelps.
I'm gonna be like the guys on Waterworld. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie.
Oh my god!
But I'm just gonna develop gills.
Oh, I hope your gills can like get rid of all like the trash and garbage that's in this water.
Filter out all the pollution.
Oh my god! I see some of the memes. It's like we're going to the park whether you like it or not. And then they're like the dad's sitting there on the bench in the water, and like the kids are like playing in the park. I'm like, dude, that's disgusting. Don't go. I hate that I have to make this a PSA. Don't go swim in rainwater puddles. It is absolutely disgusting.
I mean, kids will be kids because they'll play in anything, but like. Parents, don't let your kids do that.
Just like, it's not a good idea. On top of like the grossness that's in rainwater with all the what's the rain cycle that it does and all the stuff that it picks up in there, and then all the stuff that's in the ground or like the trash and like needles from people being drug addicts and stuff. It's just disgusting. Don't go swim in rainwater. Just. PSA, the more you know, whatever sort of thing we can put there.
Yeah.
Just don't swim in rainwater. That's what happened with Mage. That's why he's so goofy now, is he swam in rainwater when he was little.
Okay.
And I feel like that should have been life advice with ghosts, is don't go swim in rainwater.
Don't swim in rainwater. We got out of the way early.
Yeah, I am actually going to put that there. We got it out of the way early.
Today's a wild card recording.
Yeah, we're just going everywhere today. All right. So now that it's summertime, like I said, our topic one isn't going to so much be about teaching as where it's just going to be pretty much anything that we could think of that's just kind of the fill the spot. And this week, I wanted to go back into our 52-part saga of our dumb stories from college. And I think this would be I believe this is part 5 of our dumb stories from college. Is it 5? Because we did this last summer too, but we didn't do it very, very often last summer.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 6 or 7.
I'm really not even sure, man.
All right, maybe I'll go back and figure it out. Anyways, but this time we're going to talk about one of our favorite inviters to tuba party. Cowboy dude. Mage's arch nemesis.
My arch nemesis.
Yes.
He loved me.
Yeah. He loved you. Anyways, so back when we was in college, our thing was tuba party. It was just exactly what you think it is. It was, well, I guess when you think tuba party, it's like just, okay, never mind. It's not exactly what you think it is. It was the band party. Every like group of people had a party on Friday and Saturday nights, especially after football games. You had the jocks had their one, well, normally the teak party, whatever. But every group had their own little thing. And ours was either at my place or at Caddo and Key, but no one really liked going to Caddo and Key because it was weird. Anyways,
Okay.
what did you like going to Caddo and Key?
Yeah, I mean it was fine.
Do you know why you liked going to Caddo and Key? Because you're a man.
Okay, I'll give you that. I didn't have to fear for my life walking down that.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at.
All right, we're getting a little personal here.
I'll give you that. The neighbors from like across the street were real creepy and stuff, though.
I was more meaning about the people that would be at Caddo and Key than the neighbors across the street.
Would also be kind of creepy.
Okay, so our tuba party was just for us to pretty much just have fun and be loud, and we'd make the people downstairs mad at me all the time, and they didn't like me, but my landlord didn't like him, so it was fine for me to have parties. As long as I didn't mess anything up and I cleaned up the next day, tuba party was fine. That's what he told me. He was like, if I get the police called, that's a different story. That's whenever I get in trouble. But I never had the police called, I think.
I don't remember the police ever being called.
I remember the police being called one time to be over there, but it wasn't for us. It was for some dude got stabbed downstairs.
And Caddo Key was the sketchy place.
Anyways,
one time they got called whenever I freaked out.
Did they get called? Okay, we'll tell that story next week. We're getting off subject. Anyways, so what my parties were famous for was our homecoming parties, because we would just have homecoming and Halloween, because we would have a costume party, which would be pretty fun, and we'd have a homecoming party, which we'd either try to get a cake for, or I feel like maybe we shouldn't be saying these stories now. I'm thinking about it.
Why?
Because teachers.
I mean, everybody does dumb stuff in college.
That's fair. All right, we're gonna go with that.
That's what college.
Conan backed me up, so we're going for it. That's what that sound was.
Yes, it was. So one of our friends from Tuba Line invited this dude who we were referred to as Cowboy Dude. And Cowboy Dude was one of those typical people that cannot handle their alcohol at all. And instead of being sloppy or falling down and passing out, he would get violent and try to fight everybody. And
he was an aggressive frat boy.
Yeah. Kind of like how Mage gets, but not as aggressive towards. Never mind. So we get this dude's just going. He knew a couple people out there because I guess he went to high school with them or whatever, and he's all bowing up to them and trying to fight them. And one of our friends who back then was a pretty tall, he was a pretty big dude, but he got angry when he drank too. I was legit scared when he would drink at tuba party.
Yeah.
just was I was like, he's gonna kill him. I'm just we're gonna have the cops here tonight. But eventually, Cowboy Dude leaves. Whatever, that's all fine. And it was so hot in the house that we had the windows open still. So we were just still partying around. And here comes Mage. He's sitting here on the couch He's sitting there, and I guess he just doesn't know how loud he is. And he was just like, man, I'm really glad that D-bag's gone. But didn't say, like, just yelled it out there. Just like, oh, man. Like, everybody looked at him like it was an 80s sitcom. Like he was just an idiot.
Just record scratch.
Yes. It's like, I bet you're wondering how I got here. So, of course, and when Mage said this, it was like literally within 5 seconds of that dude slamming the door. I don't even think he made the stairs yet before he said that. Because all I heard was like him maybe take a couple steps down the stairs, maybe about halfway, and then I heard him say, "WTF? What they say?" And it was him storming back up there, and he's just like yelling at him. He's like, "Hey, I whip whoever's butt that said that right now." And then Mage, the best moment of this, Mage goes and is like, "Hey, that freshman dude did it." Okay? But he's just a freshman. You shouldn't mess with him. He don't know no better. It's his first drinking night. Be cool, man. And Mace just totally threw this kid under the bus.
Awesome.
Were you not there, Conan?
I don't think he was.
No, I don't guess so.
Oh yeah, like I simultaneously threw him under the bus, rescued him, and made him love me. I was like, all right, dude, you've had enough. Let's just go. All the while, I was the one that was talking crap about him the entire time.
Like, the entire time, Mage is just sitting there mad dogging the dude.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
He didn't have a clue. That was a fun night.
Literally one of the dumbest things I ever happened at Tuba Party was that cowboy dude. But yeah, that's another story in the epic saga of dumb stuff we did in college.
I don't know where I was that night. I don't know why. I usually was there for those.
And I think that was later years, Conan. Later college years, Conan. Where you didn't hang out.
Wait. That might have been that semester after you moved out where we hated each other.
My student teaching semester? That might have been it too, that I did.
Yeah, I think it was your student. I think it
teaching.
was your student teaching semester. Well, no, because this was in the fall and you student taught in the spring.
I might have already been gone then.
Maybe? I don't remember exactly, but anyways, I don't know why you wasn't there. It may have been that you was already gone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways,
I mean, it could have been just you didn't want to go to the party that night.
Yeah.
Like that's more than a reasonable reason not to go.
no, it's not. No, it's not.
Not wanting to.
These parties were important. They were a staple of They were a staple of society. Okay. Anybody that says differently is a liar and does not understand the importance of Tuba Party. All right.
Tuba Party was like if you were anyone, you were at Tuba Party. You had to be.
Right? So did you see for a minute there that Gohu joined our thing?
Yeah.
And then I kicked him. I think I might have actually kicked him from the whole server, actually.
Hulk did?
I think I did. Oh.
I get to invite him back.
No, did I really kick him from it?
I don't know.
He's not showing up on anything. I just meant to kick him from this. Oops. Bum bum ba-dum. Wow. Mistakes happen. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into topic 2. While we're talking about this, Conan, get him another invite back into the thing.
Yeah, I got him.
Okay. All right. I don't know if y'all watched it today or saw it, but oh boy, we got another Call of Duty game coming. And this time, it is a remake of the 2007 classic Modern Warfare. A game that's barely 12 years old, or not even 12 years old yet, is getting a remake.
Awesome.
So I guess I'm the only one that's like mad about this.
Okay, say that one more time. It didn't process.
They're remaking Modern Warfare. The first one. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, they're remaking it.
To be fair, that's like the best one.
No, it's not. The best one, yes, the best one is 2. The best one's more iconic, just because of that one level.
The no Russian level?
Yeah.
That was number 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was really cool. I mean,
Okay.
that one was
yeah, that one was cool. May just throwing out his like. But I don't know.
So are they calling it Modern Warfare Remastered?
No, they already had a Modern Warfare Remastered. They had that. They had that come out like 2 or 3 years ago. I'm dead serious.
So how are they budgeting? I haven't seen anything about this. How are they marketing that?
I don't know, but apparently it's cross-platform to where you could play with PS4 people could play with PC, and Xbox could play with PC. But I don't know if Xbox and PS4 can play together. I don't know about that one, but it's cross-platform, so people are just going to get destroyed by people with keyboard and a mouse, because as much as I hate to admit it, it's the superior way to play a game.
I mean,
it'll be cool that it'll be cool that it's on PC to where you can like make the graphics look really cool, but they're milking this cash cow. Like that meme where it's just like, oh, back at it again, and like it's a dude with buckets and that cow's like just literally bones. That's what Activision is doing with Call of Duty. That's what they did with Guitar Hero, and that's why Guitar Hero's awful after the third one.
And it just killed it, and everything was dead.
Like, remember how much fun you had playing Guitar Hero?
Oh yeah,
it was the best game ever.
Guitar Hero.
And then Guitar Hero 3 was like one of the best games ever played, I think.
Yeah, that one was really good.
That one with the dueling and the song list were really cool. And then Activision is just like, nope, I hate your fun. You know what, Cash Cow? And another game that they like tried milking like for everything they had was Tony Hawk Pro Skater. You ever play those games growing up?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Those games were amazing. And then like the 4th or 5th one, the one that was American Wasteland is whenever it just started nosediving like a kamikaze pilot.
Yeah.
I was looking at a meme earlier. It was saying that before Spotify and Pandora, early 2000s kids had our greatest form of getting music was from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you're not
I
wrong.
remembered all this song.
You ever play that? My favorite Tony Hawk game was Tony Hawk Underground, the first one.
See, they all started to run together for me. Like, there was the first one that was on 360 that was like all the different towns that you went to. You went to like Boston and you went to like.
I think that one was on. I think that was Tony Hawk. Was that Tony? I think that might have been Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5.
Yeah, I remember we played the crap out of that. Me and my brother were all about that stuff.
I love those games. Those were like really good games. Like besides Underground, my other favorite one was probably a pro number 3, and also the first one was just a classic.
Oh yeah, just insta classic.
Yeah. That first level was always so much fun to play. I used to have my same like grind rep I used to go every time with that game. Man, now I want to get an emulator and play it. It's so good.
It was the hangar, wasn't it?
Yeah, the hangar, and you could like jump through like that glass and break the glass to get the tapes or whatever, and then ride the. Yeah, man, this nostalgia. I think it was in. I think what was it? It was either in Pro Skater 4 or it was in Underground or something. You go back to that exact same level, and then they open up the other side of like the hangar or whatever. I thought that was a really cool addition to it, just to make it a little bit more. To give you more of the same.
Yeah, I don't guess I played that one or remember that one.
I don't remember which one it was in. I just remember it being there. Anyways.
Right, so Call of Duty stuff.
Yeah, it's just...
So is it just like a frame-for-frame remake? I mean, as much as...
I think what it's going to be is it's going to be an updated graphics, kind of a whole new... Like, they have a whole new engine to making Call of Duty games. I don't know what the engine is, but it's supposed to be the most powerful engine they've made yet for Call of Duty. And then I don't know. I'm so tired of it. Like, maybe it's just I'm tired of shooter games in general. Because
I thought they weren't making any more Call of Duty.
Where did you hear that out?
Technically, they're not, but...
I mean, it's Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
I mean, they're just remake. They're not really making anything new.
That's fair.
I mean, well, it's still new, but you know what I mean.
It's new to me. If I haven't seen it, it's new to me. Yeah, God. It's like, hey, we got some 10-year-olds that wasn't alive back when the first one came out. We can remake this.
That's all the 10-year-old, like us as 10-year-olds who played it, and then now we're old enough and have our own money, and we can buy that nostalgia kick. Now they're just cashing on nostalgia. Like,
or no, I'm not.
Yeah.
The last Call of Duty game I bought was Modern Warfare 3 for PlayStation 3. While that was a fun game, the co-op missions were fun and everything, the multiplayer was fun. I was just like, yeah, this is more of the same. I'm tired of this.
Dude, I missed those Spec Op things.
Spec Ops, that's what it was. Yeah, those were fun. I had a lot of fun with those.
Spec Ops more stealth stuff though, or is it? I don't know. I actually never played a Spec Ops game.
It was more just like doing missions together with a friend.
Yeah, it was a different thing in Call of Duty.
Yeah. Okay. It wasn't so much like, I mean, there was some stealth things to it, but it was just mainly just doing missions with a friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just tired of the whole remake things, man. Just make a new game. Make something different. Make another make another Tony Hawk Pro Skater that's actually like pretty decent and not garbage like the last ones y'all have been doing.
It's kind of like the like what Disney's doing with all of their golden age cartoons.
Yeah.
We're making them the live action stuff. Like,
you're lagging really bad, bud.
Oh, sorry.
Is it just me, or was he lagging real bad?
It was real bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hear you guys fine, so I didn't think I was lagging.
It's all good.
I said now you're fine.
Yeah. I haven't seen the Aladdin movie yet. I think it actually looks pretty decent. I've heard good things about it, but I'm so on the fence about Will Smith being Genie. I feel like that's a role that just can't be like filled by anybody. You know what I mean?
I heard he did a good job.
I've heard it is pretty good.
I have to see it for myself to really make the final say, but I've heard he does good.
Because I want to see that, and I want to see Detective Pikachu as well. I'm kind of bummed out I still haven't seen Detective Pikachu. But
that was a fun movie.
Was it?
It was fun. Yeah. I mean, it's nothing like crazy, but it's good.
Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu, man. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
You just snorted.
He did just snort. That was gross.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, they're gonna beat this cash cow until it stops spitting out money. So, I mean, why put the money into doing something new that might fail when you know you can put out a Call of Duty that's gonna make some money?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't agree with it, but as from a business standpoint, like, you can't really compete with that.
I don't know. Hopefully they just... I just want something new and fun to play. Granted, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. I'm really enjoying it, but...
Well, if you like it, you like it.
Yeah. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and jump into what we've been playing this week. Mage, what have you been playing?
I have been playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, how do you like it?
So far, I actually really, really like it.
How far are you in the story?
I just started. I just finished chapter 1 not too long ago. My brother got it for me for my birthday.
Yeah.
I haven't had that much time to play it. But when I have, it's been really fun. I just hunted the grizzly bear, and then we had a power surge, so I'm going to have to do it.
Spoilers.
No, it's like the great hunting thing.
I'm kidding.
Is there a grizzly bear at the hunt for a quest later?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've played the game. I've beat the game. It's a pretty fun game. I'm not gonna lie. It just seems like it drags on.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I hate that there's the only fast travel that's in the game is like you can just get it from the camp.
Yeah, just like the trains or whatever.
The train, yeah, that's a train joke. Yeah. Anyways, well, that's good. I'm glad you've been enjoying Red Dead Redemption 2. Conan Jones.
What I was saying was I hunted the grizzly bear, and then like almost immediately after, we had a power surge, and so my Xbox turned off, and so like I haven't turned it on since because I'm like I'm gonna have to do all that again.
I get that same way whenever I'm playing. Whenever like I was bad about it with Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just like nope. I just put all that time in it. I'm not gonna redo it all right now. I'll
wait. Exactly.
So that's the last thing I've done. It's just like, all right.
Yeah, not about this life. Anyways, Conan Jones, what have you been playing this week?
I'm starting to burn out on my Satisfactory stuff. I did that for a little bit today. We played some League the other night. It was actually a lot of fun. I had fun playing. We've been playing Final Fantasy 14.
Mm-hmm.
There was something else that was on the Epic Store that was free. Rhyme?
Rhyme?
Oh crap! Now I scrolled over it. Now I can't see it. Good Lord, where'd it go?
Is it Greece?
Yes. So it's kind of like RIME.
Rim?
Oh.
But it's I don't know. But it's
oh, I got it. I see.
Yeah, it was one of those free games.
Explore the world.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, so I'll look at it. But you kind of jump into it, and it doesn't say anything about anything.
So it's like Subatomica?
Except, like, at least with Subnautica, it had, like, the little robot voice that kind of said, hey, this is what you need to do. This is our story. This is, like, kind of points you in some directions. This is just, like, this little boy just, like, washes up on this island. Okay, run around. And it's like...
Yeah.
Oh, so it's kind of like Inko. Ever play Inko?
No.
That's an old game.
That is an old game.
Like back in Shadow of Colossus type thing.
They're the same people that made Shadow of Colossus.
Yeah, I remember having the dual pack.
Yeah.
Go game and then Shadow of Colossus.
Well, Inko came out was one of the first games that came out on PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Anyways, but it's kind of like I imagine it's just like a puzzle. It's like a big old puzzle game, pretty much.
Kind of like there was a part you have to move the blocks to like make the 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 arches fit, then the door opens. But I spent like 45 minutes with it, and I like got up and did something else and came back and didn't want to play it anymore.
Just looking at like the little video of it in the Epic Store, yeah, I liked how it looks graphically.
Oh yeah, like it's a really nice looking game.
Yeah, it looks really colorful.
Yeah, I was just like, part of me just wants to have more of a explanation, not necessarily even a tutorial, but just tell me what's going on.
That's how I felt with Subatomica though. Like I didn't. Granted, I guess maybe I have an underlying phobia of open water, so
yeah,
maybe that's why I didn't like Subatomica at all.
Man.
But
so yeah, that's what I've been. What you been doing?
Well, been playing a bunch of Final Fantasy. That's really only what I've been doing is Final Fantasy, to be honest. It's really fun. I'm thinking about buying the 2 expansion packs with it, just so I can play it more. Apparently, when you get to level 30, you get 15 days for free, though. So that's good.
All right.
I don't know. I'm having fun with it so far, and it could be. I got the only bugaboo that I do have, and it's not so much with that, is I hooked up my keyboard and mouse to my PS4, just so because I got tired of playing it with the controller, and my side buttons on my right Razer Naga doesn't work with it because I have to have Synapses so I can't get it to work, and I'm super bummed out about it. But if I got a Logitech G600, it would work easy. And that's what you have, right?
I have a Corsair.
Oh.
Why can't you get Synapse?
Because I can't get Synapse on PS4.
Oh, okay. I got it. I got you.
But hopefully, when I build that new PC in a couple of weeks, payday's in like 2 weeks, a week and a half actually.
It's always a good feeling.
Yeah, I know, because I am like broke.
Like Bach.
Yeah.
Baroque.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 days. I guess 10 because midnight is when it's going to hit, so. Cannot wait. Yeah, but who's counting? Anyways. Alright. Let's go finish this off, and let's go ahead and jump into our wins of the week. Conan Jones, let's hear about these wins.
Alright, so they're lime tequila.
What?
And they're frozen from Sam's.
What?
I think my wife said she used to be able to get them at Walmart. I've never actually seen them, but we walked past them at Sam's on Saturday, and she was like, "Oh my God, yes, we have to get these." And I was like, "That sounds horrible."
That does sound horrible.
And she was like, "You've never had them?" And I said, "Obviously not, because I'm giving you this weird stank eye." So she was like, "No, we have to get them." And I was like, "All right, whatever." So we had them the other night, and then we had them again tonight, and they're hands down one of the best wings I've ever had. Like frozen from a bag, beating out like wild wings. And
so those things were just like, I am pleasantly surprised.
Oh no, not even pleasantly surprised. Like I was like freaking out, like, holy crap, these are so freaking good.
That's weird, dude.
So if you see them, like tequila lime, there was some other word, blackened tequila lime, something like that. I don't know, but tequila lime are 2 of the 3.
All right, I guess I'll try them. All right, Mage, what is your win of the week?
I just had a really productive week this week. Like, I got a couple cases, and I've been doing them, and I've gone to the gym every day this week, and
Would you say you've been getting stronger every day?
Every day. And I don't know. I just felt pretty productive this week.
That's good.
That's so weird.
We haven't made that joke in a long time.
I know we haven't. Throwback. So my win of the week is on Monday. Is really the only fun thing I've done this week because everything else I've just kind of sat at home. But anyways, on Monday, you know what we didn't talk about? My family reunion.
Oh.
All right, so we'll get to that after the end of the week. So I went to the water park with my brother, and we got in free because we have our CDIB cards. CDIB cards means Certified Degree of Indian Blood. So we got in for free, whatever. The Comanche Nation water park is not worth $15 to get into. There's literally 3 things to do there. 4 things if you can like switch in between going to the kiddie pool. There's a lazy river, which is dirty, and you can't even like sit in it comfortably. There is a wave pool, which is dirty, and you can't really. I mean, that one was okay, but the wave pool doesn't really like do waves good. It's just kind of like meh. You can't see my hand motion, but I think you get the feel of it. Just like Anyways, and then there's like a couple slides which are okay. The slides were fun, and that is it. Like, there's not even just a pool to like just sit and chill in.
It's been a long time since I've been out there, but that's what I remember too. Even like being little when I was there.
Yeah, like it's awful, dude. It's not worth $15 to get in. I'm not going. I'm like, I told my brother, and I was just like, hey, don't expect us to go to this every day because this is awful. And like, we'll get in whenever it says free to get in if you show your CDIB card. You know, it's something to do, but I am not paying money to get into this water park. I'd rather drive the hour and a half to go to and spend the $70 to go to Whitewater Bay than anything else.
Man, I haven't been to Whitewater in a long time. Well, I'm sorry, it was not a exciting trip.
I guess that should have been my fail of the week. Now that I'm like mad dogging it so much, but I mean, my brother had a good time, so that's kind of what I'm happy about.
That's what counts.
Yeah. All right, so now we get into the update on my family reunion. It actually was pretty decent. I actually had a good time with it. Sat there and my grandma did her thing about talking about all the good stuff that I've been doing and everything. Made me feel pretty good. My older sister, her and I have had a history of fighting and not liking each other, just took it upon herself to just act like a mega bitch to me the whole time, and I'm not bleeping that one out. She just took the whole time just to act like that to me, and I would sit there and I'd be like, okay, that's fine, whatever, and not like pay her any mind to it. So that would make her even more mad that I wouldn't fight back with her. So we get to she apparently got these like raffle tickets to give out to everybody, and refused to give me one until I asked her to give me one. And she was like, I'll get to you in a minute. And then everybody that was sitting by us started mad dogging her because of how she's been treating me this whole time. Like, family that I don't talk to very much ever was telling her to shut her mouth. It was so beautiful to see family come together to fight Baron.
when the unexpected family member comes to your defense.
Right? It was so beautiful. Just being like, this is good. I paid my dues in this family. I'm really glad that we're all here today having a good time and making fun of my stupid older sister. Oh, it felt so good. And then she started getting even more frustrated. And then she forgot, since I was sitting right by our grandpa, she forgot to give one to our grandfather too. And I made sure that she knew and that everybody knew it. I was like, "Hey, you forgot to give one to grandpa too." And then just everyone started laughing at her. It was amazing.
That's awesome.
Like, probably not good to fight with my sister like that. But man, she is such a just. I've already said it once. I'm not going to say it again. But I stand by it that she is such just that. But yeah, I guess that's my win of the week. To be completely honest, is
two wins.
Is family coming together.
Yeah, family.
But all right, do we got anything else before we got to go have your talk with Gohu?
I'm good.
Mage, you got anything?
Some more wings.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for listening. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify at Low Scale Gaming. If you have a question or subject you want us to talk about in our next podcast, go ahead and leave us a tweet or an email at lowscalegaming@gmail.com. But thank you guys again. And remember, have a great day and have a better tomorrow.